Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Wow, hang on. Let's do this. Let's get that over there. Yeah. No, hang on. Gotta get this over here. There we go. There we go. God, I look like Glendon Cameron. You ever look at yourself in the video and you're like, oh man, I'm as beleaguered as Glendon. You guys know Glendon, right? Glendon, you know, Kung Fu Hustle. Very wise man, older than me. Shouldn't give him guff. Cappy, I'll start with some statistics. I'm 34 years old, married with 2 kids, IQ of 130, and 10 classes away from an online computer science degree. I'm a school resource officer working for a mid-sized police department in the United States. My job is slow and easy, and I have plenty of time during the school day to work on my class work or a business. As long as I'm on campus for security, I have a wide latitude of what I'm actually doing most of the time. Awesome. Sounds like my old school job. Here's my predicament. I'm considering 2 different paths here and could use your wisdom. One path is finishing in the computer science degree, possibly getting a master's degree, and then switching career fields to something more lucrative. I could finish the degree by mid-2020. This path might mean longer, more stressful work weeks, as well as a daily commute, which is currently only 2 minutes for me. Dude, that commute is nothing. That sounds heavenly. The other path is riding out the next 14 years at the police department and then retiring with full benefits at the age of 48. I'd probably be bringing home about $3,000 per month for the rest of my life. In the meantime, I'd start a small business instead of continuing with the computer science degree. The school resource officer position is quite boring. I need something to work hard at, whether this is a degree or a business. With this path, I'm considering starting a web development business and marketing to home service industries to build them websites and other online properties, because no one's ever done that before. I could also keep on going with the CS degree, but I don't really see the point in a traditional degree if I'm not going to use the credential professionally. Please deliver some older brother wisdom. Body biddy boo, booty badooby badee, beady badee da bum. I asked if you could support your family. My wife and I work both full-time, and she's a nurse. We're able to provide for our family our own income, but I'd like to make a bit more on the side of the future or enable her to drop down to working part-time to stay at home altogether with it. Yeah, but that's temporary, and since your wife isn't staying at home with the kids now, you guys are shipping those kids off to daycare because you want to outsource them. Doesn't really matter. Your department is paying for the degree except for the books. Here's the problem. It's not a problem. You got a good job, dude. And you make it seem like an if and or, an and and a but, and a black and a white, but you can do both. I don't know why you can't go get your computer science degree and start working on the side. Ideally, you would go work in computer science as a professional, and then you'd learn some kind of entrepreneurial thing, or you'd start to, oh, hey, I became familiar with the industry, and oh, there's an opportunity over here, and I can do that, and I can program this website, and blah, blah, blah. But it's, look, you're supporting your kids now. You guys are doing fine. I'm not saying don't finish your degree. It's always good to have a plan B. Nothing wrong with that. But if you're lacking in challenge, why don't you just go get your degree? And you don't even have to wait to get your degree. Why don't you just go start some on IT on the side? Why don't you start contracting yourself out as an independent contractor? You already have the business idea. Considering starting web development business and marketing and home service industries to build them websites and other online properties. I know I busted your balls for it, but why do you need a degree to do that? Why can't you just do that now? Computer science degree, don't see good. I understand, yeah, no real reason to get a traditional degree if you're not going to work it. But if they're paying for it, at least you got it. You know what I'm saying? So here's the deal, dude. I won't lie to you. I'll tell you that my time working as a campus cop is biasing me now. And I think there are other assets in the place you're currently working at that you maybe don't appreciate because you've had them the entire time. And that is camaraderie and a bunch of assholes that'll bust your balls when you walk in. Like, hey, fuckface. Hey, dipshit. And you're like, you can bust their balls back. And you and your wife have been doing pretty damn good. You know, take care of 2 kids. And you got a 2-minute commute. And they're paying for your degree. I don't know if that opportunity is going to be there forever for you. Because you need to be a young man to do that game. And you can always go and major in computer science. That'll always be there. You can always go and become a professional IT guy if you want. Working at the cop shop, don't know if that's going to be there forever for you. So here's what I do. And this is what separates the men from the boys. This is what separates average people from superior people. Do you want to put in superior effort? That's what it boils down to. You're getting your computer science degree. There's no rush on that. But do you want to invest the time and money, and well, not even money, just the effort and the time to become an entrepreneur, do this web development business? I don't see why that's mutually exclusive or why that prevents you from continuing working your current job. The real issue is whether you're going to say, okay, I can sit here and have a beer and watch the game, or I can go and work on my online program, my online degree, or not degree, my online company. That's what I'd recommend. Path is right on 14 years is a long time. But dude, I guess I would have been retired by now, wouldn't I have? I'm at 38 if I had just put in my time. What pension position. You're not going to beat the cops. You're just not going to beat them. There is a unmeasurable value of belonging to a police department and a group of assholes like that. And you can take your time getting your computer science degree. But I wouldn't give up the cop shop. Don't give up the cop shop. That's because you could get. I'm not saying go for your pension either. I mean, in other words, throw a couple lines in there, get your degree in computer science, go try and start your online company. Dude, you could be that guy who's making like $500,000 a year, and through your online company or whatever you start up. But then all of a sudden, like, yeah, you work part time as a reserve officer or something like that. It's just really hard to give up hanging out with the guys. I wouldn't even be worried about the pension. If you're that good and you're that in shape, you got IQ of 130, you're off, not necessarily off the charts, but you're doing well. That close to degree in computer science, do not give up your day job. Try your online company, whatever it is. Do you have an online idea? It's like, dude, bro, I want to start a company. Is that it? Because you're not going to start a company then. And then work part-time on the computer science stuff. But I wouldn't give up working for the cop shop. Here's the thing. You ever take some time off? You ever take a 2-week vacation? You ever miss those guys busting your balls? You walk in for a fucking debrief and they're like, they ain't around? Fucking Christ, you walk in like there's a lieutenant, like, hey, what's going on, lieutenant? And I'm like, hey, here's what's going on, guys. And fucking patrol that sector, patrol this sector, look out for this guy, look out for that guy. Here's a description. And take that away. See what happens when that goes away. And then you're like, oh shit. Hey, where are the guys? So here's the only problem you really face is you got the best of both worlds. You got two great situations. You're a goddamn cop, and you got a bunch of assholes that bust your fucking balls regularly, And every guy wishes they could have that, because otherwise he'd be married to some goddamn gal. And that's what they sound like all the time, no matter what they're saying. But they're also paying for your degree. So, like I said before, it's nothing is preventing you from going and pursuing your entrepreneurial ideas. Go and do that. Get your degree. Don't get a master's. Why do you need to get a master's degree? Fuck the master's degree. I'd say stick with the cops until something better. I mean, like, it'll become apparent. There'll be this obvious, like, holy shit, I made this great entrepreneurial idea, and now I'm making $250,000 a year. Okay, then fine. Then you can go. And even then, I would never get rid of the police department. I would go to part-time and, like, work part-time with those guys. And, you know, like, if they're going to pay you $250,000 a year for your entrepreneurial ideas, then you don't need the pension. Pension becomes moot at that point. But it's really hard to replace the camaraderie you're going to find with a true masculine profession like that. I know 14 years, you already got 6 in. Those 14 years are going to fly by like that. So, yeah, $3,000 a month for the rest of your life. Not bad. $36,000. Man can live off of that. So, all right, that's it. We'll talk to you kids later. Toodles.